ladies and gentlemen, to what is possibly the scariest. I'm not going to do that. Welcome, guys, to, we're going to be reading creepypastas today. That's cool, right? And reacting to some YouTube videos. You may hear in the background, you may or may not hear it, actually. It's actually really fucking quiet. I got a little bit of ambiance playing in the background. Can you guys hear that? Or do I need to turn it up a little bit? I'm going to be reading like 2 or 3 of these, and if anybody has a recommendation for a creepypasta that they really like, I found this website today. There's a lot of ads on here, so if something like crazy pops up, I'm sorry. But I was on here today. Squid, I got something to tell you. You're going to be tickled pink about this because I'm pretty sure it was you who told me about this. I'll get into that in a minute, though. But I wanted to start out with reading creepypastas tonight because I remember some of my favorite videos back in the day was Some Ordinary Gamers. You guys may know him now as Mudahar. He used to read creepypastas on his channel. That's kind of what he started out doing. And like exploring the dark web and stuff. Really cool channel. Oh, okay, engineer. A little off topic. But anyway, Squid, what I wanted to tell you was I read I Have No Mouth, But I Must Scream today. I read the whole thing. I read it 3 times, matter of fact, and holy shit, that was you that told me about that, right, Squid? I'm just making sure. I don't remember if it was you or somebody else that I talked to about that. Just, oh my absolute god, it got me in the mood for like more scary stories and stuff. So I jumped on here and just, yeah, Squid. It was fucking phenomenal. Well, I don't know if phenomenal would be the word to describe it, but it was something. It was something. I'm gonna turn the ambiance up just a little bit, the ambience music, ambient, whatever it is. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn this up because it's over here on the audio mixer. I don't think you guys can hear it. That. Ooh. Okay, it's picking up. All right, we'll be right back. Alright, that might be a little better. If it's still too quiet, let me know. I'll turn it up. If you guys want me to turn it off completely, let me know too. Tanner, I heard that. Absolutely heard that, bro. Me too. But I'm just going to go into top ranked here. And we'll read. Like I said, there's a lot of ads on this little page. And I don't have an ad blocker. So if some wild shit pops up, I'm sorry. This is average rating 9. Okay, yeah. But should we do rating or famous creepypasta? Let's do this one. Close. Harlan Ellison is a great author. That's the only thing that I've read from him so far, but I was blown away by it. It was so crazy. This is the most famous creepypasta they have on here, 1999. I haven't read this one yet. Oh, Been Drowned would be a good one. I remember that. Raccoon, we're reading some creepypastas tonight. Remember these Dead Bart? I heard about that. Dead Bart. I read, which one did I read today? I read Herobrine. I didn't do Jeff the Killer, but Jeff the Killer's here, so that's a good one. We can do that one if you guys want to read that. Licking, probably don't want to do that. He made one of the first robot cop stories ever. Oh, that's cool. Creepypasta. Right, you never heard of creepypastas? Sounds like every time I try to make Tanner shut the fuck up. Anyway, here we go. I want to try to show you guys the one that I read today. Was it this one? No. Oh, it was so good. It's a short one, so I might start with this one. It was really creepy. I'm kind of getting us in the mood for Halloween coming up in 2 months. You know, it's time to Ticky Toby. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. I can't find the one that I read earlier. It might have been. No, I know what they are. I was just surprised. Yeah, it's gonna be cool, right? Like, I mean, we don't have to do this if you guys don't want to. I just kind of thought it'd be a good idea. Thought I could get some creepy music up in here, you know. Go back to top ranked. I think it was here. He Who Wanders, Psychosis. If you aren't, no. Fuck, where did that one go? If I can find it, I'll show you guys. It was about a guy who, or it was about like a government experiment where they said that they took this old man who said he was just ready to die or give up on life, and they did an experiment on him where they cut the nerve endings off to all of his senses. So no taste, smell, hearing, touch, and taste. Neither. Because it was their theory that by cutting the human body off to all senses, you could communicate with God. And it was a really good one. Really creepy. Okay, well, I can't find it here. Oh no, here it is. Yeah, that's it. All right, we're gonna read this one to start off. If my reading voice is just too unbearable and annoying, let's go, Raccoon, let's go. Just let me know, and we'll stop. I just wanted to try this out. I do like reading. I like narrating a little bit. So, all right, this will take us 2 minutes if I'm good at reading. Here we go. Many people find the. Okay, sorry about all the ads too. What the? Okay. Here we go. In 1983, a team of deeply pious scientists conducted a radical experiment in an undisclosed. I've already fucked up, bro. Look, I don't even know if I said pious, or is it pious? It's probably not pious. All right, stop. Let's go. In an undisclosed facility, the scientists had theorized that a human without access to any senses or ways to perceive stimuli would be able to perceive the presence of God. They believed that the 5 senses clouded our awareness of eternity, and without them, a human could actually establish contact with God by thought. An elderly man who claimed to have nothing left to live for was the only test subject to volunteer. To purge him of all his senses, the scientists performed a complex operation in which every sensory nerve connection to the brain was surgically severed. Although the test subject retained full muscular function, he could not see, hear, taste, smell, or feel. With no possible way to communicate with or even sense the outside world, he was alone with his thoughts. Scientists monitored him as he spoke aloud about his state of mind in jumbled, slurred sentences that he couldn't even hear. After 4 days, the man claimed to be hearing hushed, unintelligible voices in his head. Assuming it was an onset of psychosis, the scientists paid little attention to the man's concerns. 2 days later, the man cried that he could hear his dead wife speaking with him, and even more, he could communicate back. The scientists were intrigued, but were not convinced until the subject started naming dead relatives of the scientists. He repeated personal information to the scientists that only their dead spouses and parents would have known. At this point, a sizable portion of scientists left this study. I would too, not even gonna lie. God, there's a lot of ads on here. After a week of conversing with the deceased through his thoughts, the subject became distressed, saying the voices were overwhelming. And every waking moment, his consciousness was bombarded by hundreds of voices that refused to leave him alone. He frequently threw himself against the wall, trying to elicit a pain response. He begged the scientists for sedatives so he could escape the voices by sleeping. This tactic worked for 3 days until he started having severe night terrors. The subject repeatedly said that he could see and hear the deceased in his dreams. Only a day later, the subject began to scream and claw at his non-functional eyes, hoping to sense something in the physical world. The hysterical subject now said the voices of the dead were deafening and hostile, speaking of hell and the end of the world. At one point, he yelled, "No heaven, no forgiveness," for 5 hours straight. Why? Gay? Okay. Anyway, no heaven, no for 5 hours straight. He continually begged to be killed. I see dead people top beat. That's what I'm saying, Raccoon. He continually begged to be killed, but the scientists were convinced that he was close to establishing contact with God. After another day, the subject could no longer form coherent sentences. Seemingly mad, he started to bite off chunks of flesh from his arm. The scientists rushed into the test chamber and restrained him to a table so he could not kill himself. Trigger warning. Sorry, I should have warned you guys about that beforehand. After a few hours of being tied down, the subject halted his struggling and screaming. He stared blankly at the ceiling as teardrops silently streaked across his face. For 2 weeks, the subject had to be manually rehydrated due to the constant crying. Eventually, he turned his head and, despite his blindness, made focused eye contact with a scientist for the first time in the study. He whispered, "I have spoken with God, and he has abandoned us," and his vital signs stopped. There was no apparent cause of death. Woo! That was good. Okay. Woo! You seen that right, Joe? What you doing, homie? Welcome. Oh, yeah, that one was so good. I think that took us a little longer than 2 minutes, but This sounds like a Joe script. That was good, wasn't it? What do you guys think? Did I do good? Like, yes or no? Did you guys like that? Let's do Ben Drown next. This is a really good one. What's up, engineer? Before we go any further here, I'm going to crack open my stream snack because Raccoon was just talking about his. He got some gummy Skittles, which is fucking absolutely amazing. If anybody else got any stream snacks, I would love to hear. Thank you, Squid. Thank you. Can you watch SML Wiki Lore? It's a creepypasta. Super Mario Logan, engineer? How is that a creepypasta? I got the best stream snack of all here. I got that fucking Kool-Aid Jamma. Hell yeah, baby. I love it. All right, first sip of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That took me back to a summer day. Oh, God. When I was 10. You shouldn't have done that. Okay. All right. I think we're just going to jump right into this. Engineer, we can look into that, I guess, when we get to the video stuff. It's got to be creepy, though. You know what I mean? Well, if it's a creepypasta, I guess it will be creepy. All right, here we go. Finally, after a long day, you get a moment to yourself. You take a deep breath, sigh out the weight of the day's pressures, and collapse onto a beanbag, lifting the controller to load up a game and enjoy some much-needed escapism. This time, however, escape might not be so easy. All right, stop. Don't ever do that again. This time, you have loaded up an old retro game that you bought from a garage sale, a lesser-known offshoot from a well-known game franchise that you've always had a soft spot for. Unfortunately, though, you are clearly not the only person who had affections for this game, or even the only one exploring the game's pixelated reality. Because on the game's leaderboard, another name, the name of the game's previous owner, flashes brilliantly. This previous owner has left his mark on the game, but is not necessarily left. I haven't read this one in forever, dude. Oh my god. As you continue with the gameplay, glitches begin to appear. Operations and scenarios that shouldn't be possible begin to unfold, and increasingly, you get the feeling that although it is your hands on the controller, it is you who's being controlled. Ooh. Ooh! I don't like being... Bro, no. Suddenly, the screen changes. An oddly discordant... I fucking cannot believe I just butchered that. Discordant tune, warped by the slow drag of playing backwards, rings out from the speakers. And a face, at once familiar and somehow changed, appears on the screen. As long crimson streaks of fresh blood drip from the eye sockets, the face, staring forever outward, seems to see without seeing, staring at you, through you, into you. It is at this point that you begin to realize you shouldn't have done that. Overview and synopsis at a glance. Wait, is that it? Was that it? Oh, that was it? Oh, damn, okay. Well, sorry I butchered that. Jesus, I'm going to read this. No, I'm not going to read it again. I've really butchered this. Sorry, just the commas were in kind of some weird places there, and it really threw me off. We're going to read the #1 most famous creepypasta on here, and then we might do Jeff the Killer. That's a really good one. I remember Jeff the Killer. All right, here we go. Oh, this one has a lot. I don't like how this is here, and then this is right next to it, and then all this stuff, bro. All right, let's get into it. 33 minutes? Maybe let's save this one for next time. Jesus, I did not think that would take 33 minutes. How much is Alice Jack? How long is fucking Jeff the Killer? 2012? That's crazy. 23 minutes? Bro, you guys want to do Jeff the Killer? I think we can do Jeff the Killer, though, because this one's just so classic. Let's do Jeff the Killer. 23 minutes is a long time, but I might read a little fast. I can read a little fast, you know? Here we go. If anybody gets bored, let me know and we'll stop. You wake at 3 a.m., disturbed by some subtle shifting around the room, just on the edge of hearing. Propping up on one arm, you survey the room, looking for some source for the noise, hoping beyond hope that you won't find one. At first, your hopes are raised. Everything seems to be silent. Everything seems to be still. But it isn't. From behind the long, concealing drape of the curtain, a voice, with flickering serpentine hiss, whispers, "Go to sleep." Suddenly, you know what's about to happen, and exactly who is waiting to meet you. Hey, Coby, are you doing any Marble Hornets this stream? You know it! That would be a good send-off. You know it. I think after we do Jeff the Killer, we'll go watch some Marble Hornets. A couple episodes, and then we'll try to find like a creepy horror short. Do some. That you just scared the fuck out of me, bro. You wanna come here and show everybody? He just scared the actual shit out of me. His wet nose touched my arm, and it really just freaked me out. You freaking me out, buddy. You freaking me out. Go, get away. You scared me. All right, here we go. I'm gonna turn this back off. As recognizable and widely known as he is feared, Jeff the Killer, the eponymous villain of numerous stories littering the internet, is one of the best known and most widely referenced creepypasta characters. This isn't part of the fucking story. When does it start? Advertisements? Oh, I know. Wait, is this not the story? This just seems like a... Hang on. This just seems like a damn... Origins and history. Are you kidding? I don't want the origins and history. I want the whole thing. Reboot? No, is that it? Origins and history. Okay, maybe we should... Okay, we'll just keep reading it, I guess. Whatever. Okay, yeah, we'll just keep going. If, yeah, this isn't... I guess it'll tell us who he is. But exactly who or what is this infamous denizen of the darkness? Where did the character come from? How has it evolved? And from what horrific pit of hell or the internet did that haunting image emerge? Overview and synopsis of Jeff the Killer at a glance. Firstly, for those unfamiliar with the character, Jeff the Killer, the most widely known creepypasta on this character, can be found here. The story is usually linked to a version of this image in which the character is shown to be noseless, with bleached white skin, a leering permanent grin, and lank black hair. For those wanting a quick overview, the story of Jeff the Killer goes something like this. At 13 years old, Jeffrey Allen Woods, or Jeff C. Hodek, depending upon who you ask, but more on that later, moves with his parents and brother Lou to a new town. Here, Jeff and his siblings encounter 3 bullies and are threatened with knives. Ooh, damn. I have the story for you. Hey, my name is Jeff, and I feel like killing. What if that was it? You also got a peach monster? Ooh, damn, that sounds good. Jeff beats these bullies badly, with Lou taking the blame for the assault and being carted off by the ever-reliable police. Guilt-ridden and depressed at having let Lou take the blame for his actions, Jeff's day gets even worse when he meets the bullies again and is horribly burnt in an attack with alcohol and bleach. This burning results in Jeff being permanently disfigured, his skin bleached white, physically, whilst his mind snaps. Upon being discharged for some reason, his doctor is apparently attributing Jeff's insane behavior to the painkillers he's taking. Jeff arrives home and proceeds to make a bad situation worse by purposely mutilating his already disfigured face, cutting a permanent smile into his mouth and cheeks and burning off his eyelids so that he can always see his face. Ugh. Jeff then goes on to kill both his parents and his brother Louis. I guess that's Louis. Why have I been saying Lou? I cannot read. I'm a little dyslexic, bro. I kind of put the I before the U, so it was like, I thought it was Liu Kang, whatever. Meeting him with the instruction, go to sleep, before stabbing him and disappearing on a wider and less discriminating killing spree, which it would seem continues to this day. Jeff the Killer would be like, why so serious? Bro, yeah, I mean, right? Like, he is very Joker-esque. Appearance and origins. According to the creepypasta explanation, Jeff's fixed grin is due to the scarring he inflicted upon himself. His eyes stare widely because he burnt off his own eyelids, and his skin is lily white as a result of having been horribly burnt by the bullies, with a combination of alcohol and bleach. The photograph that accompanies the many Jeff the Killer stories, in which looks like a cross between Michael Jackson and a demented dolphin, bro, my boy Michael Jackson, damn, he just had to diss him like that, is widely known not only for the many derivative creepypastas using the character, but due to its widespread use in screamer videos alongside Jeff's famous catchphrase, go to sleep. Jeff be killing around, he be fucking shit up. However, it seems that the details of exactly how Jeff the Killer ended up with his hideous appearance corresponding as they do in this image were retrofitted, the rationales being written to match the image rather than the other way around. Photos and folklore. As with many creepypasta characters, there seems to have been an ekphrastic element to Jeff the Killer's creation. What the hell does ekphrastic mean? Well, basically it means based on or inspired by a work of art. Okay, I'm glad they explained that because I was confused too. Okay, I don't really think... Let's just go find a nice another short one, like 2 minutes long, because that is... Is this a sequel? Okay. Lavender Town Syndrome. Oh my god, that's a good one. Licking? Let's go to second page. I'm sorry. That's just a That's a YouTube script, like a YouTube video script. Mr. Widemouth. Ooh. I'm trying to say Polybius? I remember Polybius. Robert the Doll? Oh, I remember that one. I heard that one. Rugrats. Slenderman? 2010? Oh, you already know. You already know. You already know. Is this it? Is that the creepypasta? This is just like a history on him, bro. You already know we're doing this, Raccoon, because it's Marble Hornets after this. This should take us right into the videos. We got 11 minutes. Possibly the most famous creepypasta character of all time, and certainly the one that has crossed most frequently into mainstream media, the Slender Man, also known as Slender Man, is a character born of a variety of earlier influences, but which itself represents an evolution in the uses and development of folklore. Violent real-life events linked to the Slender Man character increased its infamy and even led to a moral panic based on the possible negative influences and danger that the fictional character posed to children. If only you hadn't looked back. Though it was autumn, the day had seemed long, and the brief walk towards home short. As the sunlight began to fade, you and your two friends left the playground behind and trudged reluctantly home, knowing that you would be forced to pick up the games and conversations the next day. The next day that never came. If only you hadn't looked back, but you had. Turning just for a moment, you had glanced back towards the tree line, seen the fingers of their branches clawing up towards the sky, and beside them, the figure. At first you'd thought you must be mistaken, that your eyes in the hazy blur of twilight were playing tricks on you, but no. When you looked again, he was still there. Taller than any man could be, thinner even the willowy branches that extended ever upward, from the trees. He loomed in the distance, like the shadow of some horrible dark truth, and you knew instantly that you had to look away. That if you didn't tear your eyes from that blank, featureless face, then soon the blank would wash over you, become you, and you would walk slowly but surely, as if pulled by some magnetic force toward him though you feared him. Though you were scared of his unnatural height, the aching blank whiteness of his face, the arms that seemed to stretch towards you, and the slithering tentacles behind. Ooh, bro, not slithering tentacles, anything but that. You turned, screwing up your eyes, willing yourself not to look, not to see, not to give in and go to him. You screamed to the others, telling them the same, telling them not to look, but as you open your eyes, you realize they've already looked. They were already gone. Oh, dude. That is so good. So was that it? Was that the original creepypasta? Though adaptation and modification by various authors means that Slenderman's appearance can vary somewhat depending upon the source, the most common features remain the same. The character is usually depicted as... We all know who Slenderman is. Is there any more to the story? Yeah, no. Okay, this is just origins. Here we go. Well, okay, yeah, I actually do want to read about this. Slenderman in his original form was created by Eric Knudsen under the alias Victor Surge. Knudsen was responding to a call on something awful for posters to contribute digitally altered photographs that would then serve as the basis for new mythologies or stories. Knudsen's effort, posted on June 10th, 2009, showed groups of teenagers and children with the now familiar figure of Slenderman standing in the background. At first glance, the images seem normal, but the figure's anomalous size and featureless face, once noticed, give the pictures an eerie and unsettling feeling. I have seen those, actually. Alongside the images, Knudsen provided small snippets of out-of-context text, purported, to be witness accounts that give hints about the scene depicted and their relation to the anomalous figure of the Slender Man. I promise I can read. I promise. I've got the story. Hey, my name is Slender. Okay, I'm not gonna read. Ew, wretched. Ew. I really thought there would be more creepypasta story. Here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. This is it. Oh, here we go. After waking up with a jolt, the girl laid in bed a few seconds longer, reaching over to switch on her bedside lamp. She tried to remember exactly what had stolen her sweet slumber away. When she couldn't, the brunette swung her legs over the side of the bed and heaved herself up. Checking the time on her phone, she snorted when she saw it was midnight. The witching hour. I thought 3 a.m. was the witching hour. Knowing that sleep would only evade her, she left her bedroom for the kitchen, a good cup of coffee on her mind. As she passed by her front door, a chill spread like liquid fire down her spine. It's only winter, she told herself, focusing again on the coffee plan. Measuring out scoops, water, and preparing her cup kept her occupied, but as the dark liquid boiled, she had nothing left to keep her mind from wandering off. The chill returned, and she couldn't help but glance behind her to the front door. It stood there, innocently enough, just like always. The deadbolt was still in place, and she could see nothing amiss with it. Turning back to her coffee, she did her best to forget about the feeling. With her cup in hand, she started back towards her bedroom. As she walked by the front door, she decided that a quick glance out the peephole would help calm her restless mind. The chill worsened with each step she took towards the door, and further away from the safety and warmth of her blankets. She pressed her empty hand against the cold metal door and took a deep breath before leading her eye to the peephole. I really don't like saying that. At first, she could only see an inky blackness and somehow seemed to swirl in itself. When she blinked in surprise, the void melted away. She wished it hadn't. In its place, there stood what she could only guess was once a man. The limbs were long and inhumanely awkward, with bulky joints branching off into several arms, not unlike the branches of a tree. The creature was draped in a black suit, somehow making the thing more nightmarish to her. The icing on the proverbial cake, however, was what passed as the hellish thing's face. Okay, I read that right, sorry. It was as though her mind blurred, the ghastly visage to spare itself further shock and horror. She shoved herself away from the door, and with the hand still pressed against it, the scalding mug of coffee fell, the liquid burning her bare legs as she fell backwards and tried to crawl away from the door. She knew, somehow, that her mind hadn't been playing tricks on her. As she crab-walked away from the door, she watched as tendrils as black as the void she first saw snake around through the cracks. The girl was trapped between the instinct to flee and the gut feeling to not turn her back on the door. When the door jolted, the urge to flee overcame her, and she slipped in the burning liquid as she tried to make it back to her room. She knew deep down that she was trapping herself in a corner, but she had to get away from the door. The girl was halfway down the hallway when she heard the previously locked door creak open. She screamed and slipped into a wall, cracking her chin on it and stunning her. After that, there was only blackness. "Nicole?" A warm male voice snapped the woman out of her trance. As she turned around, she was met by one of her sister's doctors. She nodded, not sure if she should say anything, or even if she could find her voice if she did have something to say. That morning, she had gotten an urgent phone call from the hospital saying that her sister, Lindsay, was there. Before they had even let her see her, the doctor had pulled her off the side and insisted that they talk to her about what might have happened. Phrases like self-inflicted and assault had been thrown around, and Nicole felt her mind reel. She still hadn't fully understood what they had been saying until she saw Lindsay with her own eyes. Her little sister had a bandage wrapped around her head, covering both of her ears as well as her eyes. They said it was to keep her now deadened eyes from drying out, and to try to keep infection out of the wounds Lindsay had made to her ears. The doctors had guessed that either she or someone else had jammed a pencil into them to keep her off balance or to deafen herself against something. There was a mix of first and second degree burns on her hands, legs, and feet, from what was assumed to be the coffee her neighbors found slipped all over the entry to her apartment. As Nicole walked into her sister's hospital room for the first time, she thought she had spied the silhouette of a man in the window. That she knew was impossible. Her sister's room was on the 3rd story of the hospital. Credit anonymous. Was that it? Oh, that's it, dude. Okay, that was fucking great. Oh, heard that, engineer. Bro, that was so good. I'm sorry I butchered that. My reading is just not in. Oh my god, I'm sorry, the music stopped. I thought it would autoplay. I was on the YouTube audio library. Alright, we're going to switch up to some scary videos now for the last 25 minutes of the stream. I will return in just a second. All right, welcome back. We're gonna get some horror shorts up in here now. Oh, I do want to do Marble Hornets right soon, but this one really just caught my eye. I love you, Mom. Uncanny Valley, bro. Uncanny Valley is just the worst stuff. I think we should watch this. The making of story time. There's a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's the best guy ever. The best guy ever, right? Okay, here we go.
As I'm in the midst of applying.
Bro, ads, no. This is very loud for me. Hang on. I'm gonna turn the audio to, like, right here. Alright, here we go. Okay, here we go. Unexplained, a mysterious ballet. Or ballot, whatever that, I don't know. I'm down for anything as long as that sexy guy stays in the corner. Raccoon, you're not in the corner. I have no idea if that's copyrighted, so we're gonna skip on through it. That's definitely copyright. How did they? Okay, whatever. There's a ton of music in this, like a ton of it. Is this safe to react to? We're gonna skip ahead till the music stops. Okay, so she was brushing her teeth and the window opened. Sucks we had to skip through a bunch of that. Okay, well that was quick. God, that sink's got some water pressure on it. Jesus! Bro, I just blew a hole through the sink. Yeah, I mean, I would be leaving so fucking fast. Dude, that was awful. Well, this is great so far. Jesus, dude. How do you just go to sleep after seeing that? This happens so much in these horror shorts, and I'm sick of it because nobody's just gonna doze off after that. Okay, I don't think she is. She's kind of fucking freaking out about it. Do not go to sleep. Just leave. I would call the police, like, first of all. Hello, 911? There is literally someone in my fucking house. Okay, well, he definitely just heard you do that. He's literally on the other side of the door, and it's dead quiet up in this bitch. He definitely heard that. Come back later. Who is it? No one's home right now. I would literally be going for the nearest weapon.
Why is the door closed, sweetheart? I got scared. I thought that maybe you had an accident.
911, what is your emergency?
Yes, hello, my mommy's outside the door.
Hello?
Hello?
Open the door.
She sounds like Garnet from Steven Universe. Do you guys hear that too?
Hello?
911, what is your emergency?
Am I?
Hello? Open the door.
That really sounds like Garnet, I swear to God.
Emma?
Bro, do not open that door. Do not open that door, sweetheart. Don't do it. Don't. It's gonna be your mom.
Emma! Open the door. Open the door.
Mom? Hi, sweetheart. I'll be home in about 30 minutes. Your dad will be a bit late, as you already know.
Oh,
Hands on.
fuck
Remember to
you.
every 7 minutes.
Oh, please tell me that's not from the fucking window. Please tell me it's not from the fucking window. Please tell me it's not the window. Please tell me it's not the window. It's the window. It's 100% definitely the window. And he's right there.
I love you.
Okay. That was fantastic. Okay, that was really, really well made. Dude, genuinely, that was so good. No, it was so simple. It was just a mask, right? It was just a mask. But like you could just buy from a Halloween store. That was so well made, though. Come on. That was so good. I love that. I really love that. That was so good. Oh, no. All right, let's go back into here. We'll try to find another one. Mama Agnes 2? Wait, 2? Did we see the first one? Now that I've got your attention, watch the SML Wiki explanation video. It's really good. All right, we'll look this up. SML Wiki explanation? I'm just going to look at, what is this? The Tragedy of SML Wiki? This has flashing lights, engineer. I don't know if we can react to that. That one's 57 minutes long. Here we go. Use the tragedy one. I can't do any that's got flashing lights. We'll just do this. I guess this is it. Okay, I hope this one doesn't have any flashing lights. All right, let's see. Okay, I like the art style pretty good. Dutch, why do you keep coming in here messing with me? All right, engineer, what exactly is this supposed to be? Are we just watching SML videos? Remember Petscop? Wait. Oh, what? That retchroom, that's so familiar. Okay, engineer. Well, we're looking for horror stuff over here. Have we watched Bad Boy Oliver? I don't remember this. This is weird. Lights Out by Pony Smasher. Is that Squid? Is that the was that like the teaser for the actual Lights Out movie, where it's that woman and she's flicking the light on and off? The tragedy one explains everything. Well, let me go back here. Yeah. Okay. Well, engineer, this is an hour long. A horror short, right? Like horror shorts. We can't watch the full. The full hour thing. I mean, I can watch this on my own time and get into it and get caught up on the lore. I listen to a lot of stuff when I'm at work anyway. So I'll do that and get caught up on the lore. And then the one I mentioned, at least, this inspired it. Yeah, okay, yeah, Squid. That's exactly. I heard that was used as like a teaser for that. We can watch that if you want. I think we've already seen it. Watch the tragedy of SML Wiki. It explains literally everything and it's pure horror. Well, I mean, you know, engineer, we can't watch an hour-long video. We're already almost at an hour, bro. It's horror shorts, not horror hours. Well, I guess it was a horror hour, but that's what we're on here doing. All right, we're gonna do some Marble Hornets for right now. Do you guys remember what episode we were on? I did Hornets. Engineer, 30 minutes, bro. Horror short. That's not short. Short's like 5-10 minutes. Just look at some of the popular videos from Pony Smasher. Okay, we'll do that, Squid, after some Marble Hornets here. Was it 6? I think it was 6. Is that the full play? Is this the full one? I'll just go here. Oh wait, no, that's his popular ones. Damn it. Videos. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Oh, there we go. 6. Let's make it to 10. And that might be all we'll do. Because this one's 3 minutes. Yeah, this one's 2 minutes. Yeah, we'll just get to 10. Here we go. These are so good. This is the origin. This is where Slender Man came from. The tape I just watched consisted entirely of raw footage from Marble Hornets. Other than Brian, Alex also seems to be talking to a girl off camera at one point.
Let's start again.
Let's start again. To look at you.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
that's
didn't
fine.
even start.
All right, I'm rolling, and just a second with me.
I thought you were talking to her.
Crap, I just lost this script. I'm sorry.
What did he do?
And I'm talking to Brian. Yeah, don't.
You see the slight glitches in the camera?
Mix it up. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Are you gonna feed me Tim's lines?
Yeah, just a second. All right. Action.
I don't know. This town just doesn't feel the same to me anymore. I missed it so much when I was in college. But now that I'm back, I just feel like a depressed teenager all over again. Stuck in a loop of unhappiness.
Bro, right?
Maybe you've grown up.
That's just
I
life.
don't know. Maybe this town has grown up.
Maybe it has. All right, good.
Are we gonna do it again? Are we?
No, we're done.
It was a good
That's
take. It was a good take.
We're done.
Okay.
Okay. Someone was following Alex. Oh. Oh, it just ended like that? What? What? Okay, that took a turn. That is not what I... Did bro see it in the background? Wait, what? There was something in the background? No? He's there? Hang on. Don't tell me that. Here's the most rewatched. Oh my god, bro, you wasn't kidding! That's brilliant! It's when he moves his fucking head back! Does he move?
That's it?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
Bro, that's okay. That was what, dude? How did I not see that? Retron, if you wouldn't have told me about that, bro, I was gonna miss that completely. Entry number 8. I did not notice any visual tearing anywhere in this tape. However, the audio does cut out. This whole series is That's loud. Ay ay ay. That's just loud on my ears. If that's loud on you guys, let me know. It's the 8 pages. It's the 8 pages. Okay, turned out the lights. The rest of the tape remains too dark to see, and the audio never comes back. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Alright, here we go. Entry number 9. I have never seen Alex act the way he does in the following raw footage from Marble Hornets.
Seemed really distant ever since he came back, you know?
And?
I mean, have you talked to him at all?
No.
Well, did he come back because of you? Because he never told me why he was here.
Doesn't really matter, does it? He left me when he went off to the city, and that's that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So, I mean, what's the plan now for you? What's next?
I'm not really gonna do anything.
We're gonna do it again. The pacing still feels weird. It doesn't sound like a conversation. You guys still sound like you're reading off of the script. Let's just
I'm watching in the background really
have a
close.
conversation. Let's do it again.
Still, 8 takes. Still. Can we go yet?
Action. Well, no, we can't. Just a second.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you come out of public place.
Yeah.
I think I didn't have anything to do later today, you know?
Oh,
Why would you have anything to do anyway? You knew you were coming on set.
Balls looking alien, where?
Yeah, it was supposed to be an afternoon shoot, though.
They're getting so heated.
Do it right first
It was
time.
afternoon shoot. I didn't even buy lunch
Let's
because of
just
the
do it
shoot.
Let's just do it again. Just stop.
Alright.
Action.
seemed really distant ever since he came back,
Cut
you know?
from the beginning.
Bro, he just started.
What? Well,
You're welcome,
did you not have it recording during the break? I told you to keep the camera recording at all times. Oh, how long was it off?
Watch the back rooms later. It's like 3 to 5 minutes long. Engineer, we've already watched that on reaction stream.
All you're supposed to do is come in here, set up the camera, make sure it doesn't fall over, and press record once.
We love back rooms on here.
Stop it
We've
at
watched plenty
all.
of those.
I made
We've
this
seen it.
extremely clear.
If it's gonna go on for a while, can I get a script again?
You're saving time on the tapes. You helped me load up the car. You know how many tapes we have. If we run out of time on this tape, we'll get another. It's not a problem. I mean,
Bro is acting like a complete wanker.
listen. I mean, get off. You brought your dog. How many cents is that? Memorize your lines.
It's just a mistake.
Memorize your lines. Maybe we'll get through this a little bit faster.
Memorize your lines. Just don't read them right off the page.
Oh,
You gotta be a
okay.
little bit more human with it.
Because
Don't
I've
be so...
had the script in every scene.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, act. How about that?
Oh yeah, that's real nice, you know, considering how much you're paying us and everything.
Why would I pay you for what you're giving me? I mean, really.
Oh, that's,
Is this
yeah.
how
Who
actual...
else is gonna work with you with this attitude?
Look.
Yeah, you already spent
I'm
so much
sorry.
money on tapes. You can't afford actors anyway.
Oh! Bro caught him,
Let's
bro!
just get it done with. Alright? Let's just get it done. I'm sorry. Just don't stop recording. It's not a problem. Plenty of tapes.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
Alex seems to have been filming himself constantly, even before he stopped work on Marble Hornets. The more toxic groups can get this way. Whoever had been following Alex seems to have stressed him to the point of affecting his personality. You know what? Like, content creation is, like, for me, it's all about, like, having fun. So, like, at the end of the day, like,
JT.
when it starts getting like that, what's up, JT?
And I made
I'm sorry, but I really don't care. Like, that takes the fun out of it. I feel like if you're not having fun while you're doing something like that, then it's not going to turn out good, no matter what. Entry number 10. Found another troubling clip. Whatever was following Alex has him running now. Oh my god, yeah, bro is booking it. Did I unmute it? I did. There's no audio. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely booking it. Get out of there, Alex. Get out of there. Oh, this quality's beautiful. I can't see fucking shit out of this thing. It's really quiet in here. Oh, there he is! Run! Run, Alex! Run! Bro, like, why is the guy doing the tech stuff not commenting on the entity? He's popped up in multiple of these, and it's obvious that's what he's trying to get away from. Or, I guess it's not obvious. Wait, yeah, it is, because remember in the car video, when he spots him, he's wanting to get the hell out of there. Dude, this is so good. Was that him? Oh, there he is! There he is! Run, bro! Oh, no way. Okay, well that's a really good stopping point. That gives us some good stuff next time. Oh, look, engineer, there's the back rooms. Yeah, we already watched that on here though. It's so good. I love it. All right, what was Squid's recommendation? The one I mentioned at least. Squid. What'd you say? Lights Out by Pony Smasher. That was the same guy who was acting like a dick who left when he saw him. Yeah, I know, Squid. That's what I was saying. All right, Pony Smasher. Bop. That's it. Yeah, right there. That's the one I was thinking of too. Squid. I think we've watched this before on here. It's one of the most. Yeah, it's just 2 minutes. We'll watch it, I guess. I'm pretty sure we've watched this on here before. I've seen this like 5 or 6 times at this point. I love that sound. God, I love the sound of the rain. Marble Hornets is so good, Raccoon. Fuck you. On. Off. On. Off. On. Off. On. Off. That is such a cool concept. Why did she do it that much, bro? I would have done that shit once, seen that, and I'd have fucking bailed. Let's be real. Yeah, Squid, I'm just saying, there's no way we haven't seen this. This is how I play with my... Okay. Actually, since we already have... Is it gonna... It's gonna like... It's about to do this. That's the worst noise ever. That's the worst noise ever. On, off, commercial. It's not the clapper. He keeps closing a... Yeah, here we go. Nationwide. This is what this reminds me of. Watch the Sonic tapes. Engineer, we could do that. We could do that next stream. I'm about to end it right here. We got 2 minutes left.
Do you know what this light switch does?
Which one?
The one on the right.
I never used that one.
All right, will you look?
Yep.
On, off, on.
No.
Are you looking?
Yes.
Huh. Off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off.
Life comes at you fast.
Dude.
When it does, nobody covers your car like Nation.
That's not how electricity works, by the way. Unless that's like a remote door thing, that's not gonna work. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Coby from Coby&Tanner. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it was a little bit different, a little bit random. Sorry for not good commentary either. I know I've been stumbling a lot. I'm very tired. You know, dude, it's been such a long week. Like, oh my god. Yeah, my dad used to make fun of this all the time. Like, we talked about this commercial. Like, he would anytime he would walk through the house and turn the light switch off, he would do it like 3 times and go on, off, on. Oh, it was so funny. But that's it for me tonight, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed Low Energy. You know, it's just if you want to see more creepypastas and stuff, let me know. I definitely enjoyed reading those. And again, I'm sorry I stumbled so much, but hopefully I'm a little bit better next time. But that's it for me tonight. Love you guys. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.